Okay, this is David Saville. This is a quick one about ownership. Someone posted something saying about all these terrible things that were happening and spouted a lot of things about circumstances being the problem. And then at the end of it said that he knows that it's him that's causing it and that he's taking full ownership of that. Which sounds great, right? He's called himself out. He said that he is the reason that all this is happening and he knows that. And that's great. It's powerful to own up, right? It's quite difficult to do, but it's very powerful. But it isn't ownership. That's owning up. And it's quite a big distinction between the two. Owning up is really important. You know, it's the first step. You know, you have to own up first, right? Call yourself out, make it clear how you screwed up. But if you don't do anything about it, you're still a victim of it. And if you're a victim, that's not ownership. A victim doesn't live in a world of ownership. So, how do you go from owning up to ownership? Simple. You take action on it. You realise that nobody affects you except you. It's your interpretation of what they do. It's your vulnerability around your circumstances that creates the feeling of victimhood. So what you do is remember that in every moment you have a choice. You get to choose what you do, how you do it, when you do it, and how you respond to things. You know, if someone shouts at you, you don't have to shout back. There's a whole range of choice. You may shout back because you're used to doing that, but you have a choice. If your boss, if you go to a job and you fucking hate your job, you want out, right? You can't stand your boss, you can't stand the work you're doing. Well then, if you're not doing anything about it, you are a victim and you're going to stay a victim. Obviously you can quit your job, right? Quit your fucking job, hand your notice in, put the fire up your arse and force yourself to do something better. That's one choice. Another choice is you go in there tomorrow, even if you hate it, and you use it to become the best version of yourself. You hone your skills, you develop your mindset and your leadership abilities whilst in that role. And whilst looking for, and you know what, you want to get out that desperately, you better damn well put in some applications somewhere else then, or create your own business, whatever. There's 1,000 choices that you're not seeing or not doing, unless you're taking full ownership. So, huge difference between owning up and ownership. What are you doing? Are you owning up to what you're doing, or are you taking full ownership of it and full authority in your life? And in fact, comment below, where are you owning up but not taking ownership? Start here, own up first, and then comment about how you're going to change that to ownership. Take care.